It is so much going on, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. It's a whole lot of going on. 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 It's Monday, and you know what that mean. If it ain't about me, then I'm a kiki. First on the docket, and I'ma talk shit. Got my sugar, honey, iced tea. Do you wanna sip now? Period. I said what I said. Now move along, bitch, before you get red. P.O.P. You can't stick with me. Come on, girls, let's get
that messy Monday.
Oh shit.
Monday.
Whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. Hey creeps, and welcome back to Messy Monday. As you already know, you can't sit with me unless you are P.O.P. and that is pretty on purpose. How you doing? You guys, we have one more week of May. That is insane. I be telling y'all, the older you get, maybe for the people in school, it seems like it's taking a long time. But when you are an adult, it just seems like these years fly by. So if you are in middle school or high school and you watch Messy Monday, please, please, please take advantage of that time. Focus. I'm not saying stress yourself out, but make good choices to set you up for when you are an adult, because when you are an adult, time moves and you feel like you have no time. When really you still have time, but it just feels like life is lifing. Now, all right, now I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer with all this lovey-dovey talk, but before we get into your favorite part, I have to give a shout out to my friend, and that is Blessed King.
Hey, bitch.
Now, Blessed King, you were the first, as you can see, to comment on my Twitter post. I was debating, I'm like, oh my God, I have to share him. You guys, Blessed King, thank you so much for being the first to comment on my Twitter post. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all, at your own free will, go over there, send him a like, repost if you want to, follow if you want to, whatever the case may be, at your own free will, you go do that. I thank you for supporting me. I thank you for loving Messy Monday. You guys connect with each other, whatever the case may be. And I fucks with you for fucking with me.
Hey, bitch.
Now, y'all, my mind is gone. It was so much going on. I can't even cope with what I had to listen and deal with. I'm like, I have PTSD. I have trauma now. Like, bitch, I need to go get baptized. I need therapy. So I'm not going to hold up the time. Let's go and get into y'all favorite part. That is the shit. The sugar honey iced tea. Because you girls love staying in some shit. First for the sugar honey iced tea, we have Brittney versus Dove. Now, court, we in session. Now, let me tell you something. Dove, you are very smart. You and that Pontiac family, y'all are very smart, and you're very manipulating, and you're strategic at what you do. So I'm glad I went and looked at Brittney's whole video, because she got the receipt, she got the text message, she got everything. And Doug, you are controlling. So she went on social media and she put up a GoFundMe, and her GoFundMe was for $40,000. Now I will say that $40,000 was a bit much. Don't have us supply your needs so you can get back in a nice car that this man had threatened to take away. You could have said $10,000, $15,000, whatever the case may be. But again, she didn't put a gun to anybody's head. All she did was make a post, and if you wanted to donate, you could. You weren't obligated.
So today I decided that I was like, you know what? I'm done talking about it. Tell the other person I'll see them in court. So, you know, the mediator proceeds to say, you know, the person said that they want their car back and that they're no longer sending you the $2,000 a month for child support.
So how are you getting scammed? But he knew if he came on here and played all that in y'all's face, y'all would be like, damn, she don't need that, da-da-da-da-da, woo, woo, woo.
Why the fuck would you ask for $40,000 for 7 fucking days of school? When y'all hear me say, this is the last week, and you telling me that you want $40,000 for 7 days? Hope this is to help me.
After he did that, he then tried to play in her face, and he got on the camera and pulled up on her driving the car saying, oh, well, if I took the car, then why are you driving it?
Then how can I take a car when somebody is driving it, right? Let's see. Is this the car I took? This the car I took? I want to show y'all real quick. This the car I took?
Didn't you text me?
That's crazy, bruh. That is crazy, y'all. That's how I took.
Now, a lot of y'all don't watch her YouTube channel, but if you take the time out to go look, he did threaten to take that girl's car from her. She didn't say he took the car. She said he was saying he was going to take the car. And the reason Dub wanted to take the car is because now she had said, Brittney, she was like she was going to take him to court and everything like that because he could not follow the co-parent agreement that they had wrote up together. Now, who the fuck does that sound like? Who don't want to go to court but wants to write up an agreement between themselves with, guess what? Their lawyer friend. It ain't her friend, it's a lawyer friend that her and Dub know.
Y'all seen the Chris Sale stuff that happened. He got mad talking about some, oh, you commented on Chris Sale stuff. And then after I commented on there, then Dimitri called me and was like, why would you comment on that boy stuff? And I said, who? Then he was like, you know who. And then I was like, I can comment on whatever I want to comment on. At the end of the day, I'm a grown woman. I don't owe nobody no loyalty because ain't nobody been showing no loyalty to me. So then that's when we came up with a written agreement. I'm finna show y'all the agreement. So in this agreement, as you can see, it says that Dejan is the father, I'm the mother. Both parties are biological to Darian. We got joint legal custody. Physical custody is week to week. Child's birthday is to be spent with the mother and father. Parents' birthday, the child should be with the father on the father's birthday, mother on the mother's birthday. Holiday schedule is the same. Child care, child support, monthly payment, blah, 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 blah. So then it says the Range Rover, father agrees to finish paying off the 2020 Range Rover, giving it to the parent. Child is to be claimed by the mother, blah, 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 blah. But the part that I missed is, I was trying to find the part. I think we just talked about that. I think we just talked about it physically. But so Darian is supposed to be with me on my birthday and Mother's Day. He's supposed to be with Dejan on his birthday and Father's Day, which I didn't trip. Which it said that Darian is supposed to spend half of his birthday with me, half of his birthday with his daddy. His daddy took him to Florida. I didn't trip about it. They asked me to go to Florida with them. I said no. I could have literally called the police and said, hey, he took my son to Florida. We got an agreement. I'm supposed to keep him for half of the day. He's supposed to keep him for the other half of the day. But I didn't do that because I'm not a bitter person. All I care about is if it make my son happy going out of town with his daddy, then go out of town with your daddy. If it make you happy going out of town with me, then come out of town with me. But I'm not doing nothing with your daddy. Dejan had Woo-Wop text me and say, my dad said that you can come with me for my birthday. I'm finna show y'all those text messages. And I said that I didn't want to go. And what did he do? Sit his ass on the internet and cry to y'all and make y'all feel bad about me not going. Don't cry now. The text. I got it at 4:32, right? Me texting him, telling him to come get his car. I text him that at 5:05. So when you on there talking about some, she told me to come get the car. Yeah, after I got a text message stating that you said you was coming to get the car. So since you want to threaten and say you coming to get something, come get it. Come get the car, because it'll be waiting on you. I don't want nothing from nobody that they gonna take back. I don't want, and then hey, this ain't even the first time. When I lived with Dejan, he actually took the car from me. I didn't have a car for like 4 days. Dejan took my car and went and parked it somewhere else, and I had to go find it. So yes, that's why I believe that he would take the car, because he's taken it before. And then he want to say he don't have a key to my car. I have one key. My car came with 2 keys. My other key, I left it at that house when I moved. That man has that key. So y'all can keep letting him lie to y'all. Y'all can keep believing everything that he's saying because he's supposed to have more subscribers than me, or because of whatever he said, or trying to make me look like this crazy bitter baby mama. No, I'm not a crazy bitter baby mama, because guess what? No matter what you put me through, no matter what you did to me, no matter what whole shit you done said to me, no matter what you done said to my son trying to get up in his head, I never, ever once told my son, you ain't going to your daddy's house.
So they had wrote up an agreement, and he was not trying to go by it. He wanted to get his son when he wanted to. Who that sound like? Follow me, camera. So, but let's take it all the way back.
So this is how it all started. He texted me and said he finna do a video with a girl. Right? It says, I'm finna do this video with this girl to get my series going that I got going on. I want you to be in it too, but if you gonna be in your feelings, let me know. Just gotta work around it. I said, I'm not going to be in my feelings, but I'm not doing no series with no girl either. That's dead. He said, you're not gonna be around a girl. I said, okay. But when I was at the house and we was talking about it, I'm like, who was the girl? So he didn't want to say who the girl was. So right here, he admitted it. But it is Aaliyah I'm doing the video with, just letting you know. I said, oh yeah, count me out. I'm not doing nothing like, I'm not doing that. I don't like her. He said, what, you don't even know her? It's literally making you money. I said, but you was cheating on me with her, so I don't like her. It ain't gonna work. He said, you will never be around her. Right? So once I told him that I wasn't doing the video with him about that, he was like, how you not gonna do no video with me? I pay your bills, this, that, and third. So I said, bet. I hate when people try to bring up what they do for you. So I said, bet. You don't have to worry about paying my bills. So what did I do? I came and got my own apartment.
And it brings us up to Woo-Wop being sick.
November. This is the last time me and Dejan to happen, but he got sick. Literally been throwing up since last night. He just now going to sleep. I'm going to take him to the hospital when he wake up. I said, okay, let me know when you go there. I'll meet you there, or let me know what they say. Did he have a temp? He never texts back. So I said, do you have medicine for him at your house? He said, I'm going to let him sleep for as long as he's sleeping. Yeah. I said, I had came here to your house so you can check his temperature, because Dejan was telling me he didn't have a thermometer. I'm not going to let my son have no fever or be sick and not know what's going on. So I said, I came here to check his temp. I'm about to bring the thermometer up there to make sure he don't have a high temp. We can check the temp under his arm so it won't wake him. So I get to the house, knock on the door. I guess the door was already unlocked. I hear the door lock. So then I call him like, I'm at your door. I just heard the door lock. So he like, why you at my house? You don't need to be at my house. Quit popping up at my house, this, that, and the third. He like, I'm not there. I'm trading my Maybach in to get my Tesla. So I said, you left my sick kid in the house with somebody, and you mean to tell me this bitch locked the door and I came here to check on my kid? So I said, bet. Fine. I go downstairs to the office and I say, hey, my son is upstairs in his dad's apartment and he's sick. I need to figure out what's going on with my son. So can I get a key to go up there? He's on the phone with the lady. Don't give her no key to my apartment. She don't live there no more. That's my apartment. Don't give her no key. They said, well, technically she's still on the lease. So when she signed that paper to take her name off the lease, you took too long to sign it. So now it's annulled and y'all both have to re-sign it. After 30 days, it don't matter. So the lady like, I have no choice but to give her a key because I can get in trouble if I don't. So he gives me a key. I walk in the house. As soon as I walk in the house, Aaliyah trying to talk to me. I just walk past her because don't say this to me. You literally just locked the door. And the fact that you're a mother yourself, you should have been like, you know what, her kid's sick. Let me let her up in here. But whatever. So I went in the room, told my son, get up, let's go. You finna go with me because your parent that's supposed to be watching you isn't here. So then my son get up, he go in his room. I'm finding him some clothes. Aaliyah tried to hand me an outfit for him to put on. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't need that. So then next thing you know, I hear Dejan mama walk in the house and she like, Brittney ain't in this house. So he like, yes, she is. I can hear him on speaker. Yes, she is. I just seen her walk in my house on camera. So I'm like, I am here. I'm in Daring our room. So then she come in Daring our room and then she like, they not even doing nothing. Like they not fighting, they not arguing, they not nothing. So then he like, I swear to God, if you take him out that house, I'm finishing you. I'm ending you, this, that, and third. I said, you can't end shit, bitch. Stop talking. He always want to talk to somebody and act like he runs something. Tell him claim his motherfucking girlfriend. Quit calling her his homie. So then after I said that, Aaliyah like, don't say nothing about me because I don't say nothing about you. I'm here and you're not. I'm here and you're not. I said, yeah, you here because I don't want to be here, bitch. Quit playing with me before I come over there and smack you. So yes, I did say that. So when he's talking about, oh, it's a video of her trying to fight my mama and Aaliyah, no, I was not trying to fight your mama. Your mama was breaking it up. So upload the video so they could see the truth.
But I have to say this, and I gotta be fair because I did it on DDG. Brittney, if the son was with the daddy, obviously the daddy left the son with someone he knew would take care of him. So for you to pop up at this man's house, even though your son is sick, you could have just asked him, have you taken his temperature? Have you done this? Have you done that? And if he said yes and he's okay, then leave it at that. But you popping up, going to the leasing office, because you know that your name is on the lease, it's kind of spiteful, like just because I can do it. So I will say I feel you overstep your boundaries on that, because I said the same thing when DDG wanted to see his son and his son was sick, and Halle was like, you know what? No, right now he's sick. Let him get himself together. But I know you was in mama mode, but you could have just, the girl should have just at least opened the door and you could have been like, hey, is he okay? But going over there, I think you just caused drama that didn't have to be caused if he already told you he was okay, but he was sick. Now it brings us up to the car situation.
So then it came to me when I said I wanted to move to Atlanta. This is when the real drama starts. I texted Dimitri in January and said, I can go about this, but when my lease is up, I want to move out of LA. This is January 7th. January 7th. January 7th. Hey, I don't know how I can go about this, but when my lease is up, I want to move out of LA. It's too expensive here. It's too expensive here, and I want to live closer to my family. My lease is up in July, and I plan on moving somewhere closer to Michigan once it's up. He said, okay, you and Dub got to work out a custody agreement of some sort. I said, I'll talk to him, but he don't even follow the custody rules that we have now, so I'll see how that goes. He said, do you plan on having Woo-Wop with you? I said, I was going to homeschool him and do month on, month off, every other month. That way we both can have him an even amount of time while he's still in school. But I literally don't talk to Dejan. I haven't talked to him since November. We're both supposed to have Woo on his birthday, but Dejan is taking him to Orlando and didn't even consult with me about it. But I'm not going to be a bitch about it, so he can't really say much about me moving because he's not following any of the rules in the agreement. And then from there, I scheduled the thing where y'all seen where Woo-Wop did the little AI thing because Dimitri had something set up for him. So then I texted him April 29th and said, hey, in case Dejan asks, this is what I'm asking for. When I move out of LA, the parental agreement for when I move, month on, month off, no child support. Woo-Wop is homeschool. I buy the ticket for him to go to LA. His daddy bought him the ticket for him to come to Atlanta. He said, call me. Dub's counter offer is starting May 15th. He wants to go back to week. He wants Woo-Wop during the school year, and you can have him during all breaks, which I already told y'all this. So I already told y'all how I feel about this, you know, whatever. So then I texted Dimitri and said, after all that, because I already gave y'all a summary of that. So I texted Dimitri and said, Dejan doesn't follow any of the agreements we made. Darian was supposed to be with me today, and he's not. But when I do something, he wants to cry to you, because I got a call after I made my first video saying that somebody wanted to sue me for defamation of character because I was speaking on them and this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 blah. So then I said, as of today, I will no longer be texting you about the custody agreement or anything. I've decided to take it to court. So if Dejan call you about me or ask you to tell me anything, please don't. Thank you so much for all of your help. I'm sorry we couldn't come to an agreement with you. And then he said, what happened? And then I was like, he don't follow any of the agreements, and he think I'm about to keep living in LA. I'm not. So now a judge is going to have to make the decision for us. He said, do you want me to talk to him about it? Talk to him about why he wasn't with you yesterday. I said, you can ask him, blah, blah, blah. I already showed y'all that email.
It's a lot. 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 These men just sit on here and they lie. They lie, they manipulate, they want control of every situation. If it's a friendship, lover, they just want control over everything. They are control freaks. They really are.
So then I get a call from Dejan's mom, and I didn't answer for her. So I text her and said, hey, are you coming to get the car? So she said, huh? So I said, I called her and I said, a text message just got sent to my phone stating that Dejan said he's taking his car back as of today. So for all of y'all that's like, he didn't even take the car, you scamming us, this, that, and third. I'm not scamming nobody. You have one time in your life to threaten me with anything. If you give me something and you threaten to take it back, whether you meant it or not, whether you said it out of spite, whether you said it to make me mad, whether you said it because you was mad, you can have your property back. So then after me and his mom hung up, I said, tell him the only thing he needs to be worried about is coming to get his car. The rest of the talking can be done with court. She said, Dejan keeps saying he don't know where all of this is coming from. He just left. oh wow, we were texting each other at the same time because she got my message as I was getting her message. So then I sent her the screenshots of what was sent to my phone. So then she said, who is that from? So I told her. She said, but you got to make sure Dejan said that. I said, Dejan literally, the reason why I blocked Dejan on my son's phone is because he literally called my son and said, I'm coming to get you tomorrow to take you to school because your mom broke our agreement, so we have to start from zero. I've had that car for 5 years. That car is a 2020 and it still ain't paid off.
They want the women to stay in their place and be quiet. That's really what it is. And then for this his new heifer girlfriend to come in and be like,
all these comments talking about oh, he gonna take your car next, he gonna do this, this, and that. First of all, he ain't even take the car that's in his name back. And y'all think he gonna take my car? Let me tell you something. Off the record. Okay? I was smart. My man was smart. This car is in my name. And no cosigner. Nothing. He put my car in my name. Okay? Clock that. Since y'all be sitting there trying to be in people's business so bad, this is my shit. This car is in my name. The car he bought me is in my name. Bitch, play chess, not checkers. Okay? Thank you, babe. I love you so much. Thank you. And he did not have to do it. But he did.
baby, I can't wait until you on this internet crying and screaming like all the other ones, because if a man can do this to the mother of their child, you don't hold any goddamn weight, baby. Please know that. I hate when a woman come up and try to act like she's better than that mother. Girl, you are just something for right now. And you know the mama ain't a bad person. So yes, at the end of the day, she did not care he wanted the car back. She told him he could come and get it. She didn't care, because I saw people making videos like, well, he has the right to take it back. He bought the car, and if we're not together, I can take it back. To me, that's just childish. It's like, come on, we grown. If you gave it to me, it is a gift. Why you want to be petty and take it back? Because I want to move and I want to now go to courts because of this. So what you're trying to do is be on a power trip and show me that you still got control even after we're not together. How much control do you need? And for y'all to not see that because y'all think, oh, women just bitter, or men da-da-da, he bought the car. It's not that. It is about control. It's about power. I did this. I was paying your bills. And since I'm not with you, give me something I paid for, then you go. It's a power trip. It's pride. And y'all don't see that. And that's crazy. But you know, it is what it is. Whatever the case may be, if it ain't about me, let's kiki. Next case. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Skai Jackson and Yerk. I cannot take anymore. I cannot take anymore. Now this is when women, you have to take accountability for your action. I get it. Sometimes you can't leave a situation because you are afraid of what that person would do if you walk away. Yerky don't give me that shit. That high yellow son of a bitch, banana looking motherfucker don't give me that. Now, you can't always judge a book by its cover. I don't know what the fuck Yerky be doing. But Yerky don't, that nigga ain't scared shit. But you just was with him, and when you was pregnant, y'all were already having a tussle, and you left him, so, and then you do a restraining order then, so bitch, why the fuck did you go back? Why? Why did you go back? You already put a restraining order. You had already broke up with him. The nigga done damn went to jail. Then you wanna turn around after you got away and say, oh, Yerky, you're so good on being a father. Wasn't it his birthday, Father's Day, whatever the fuck it was? I don't give a fuck what he doing. I don't care. If this man is doing these things to you, why the fuck would you come on the internet and act like he's such a good fucking person? You're supposed to be good to your goddamn child, even if we ain't together. You still, that's your fucking child, dummy. Like be doing something above and beyond, bitch, he's supposed to be good. Now you turn around and it's damn This man tried to make you drink bleach while you was pregnant. But did you just say he was a good fucking son of a bitch? This is why people don't be taking domestic violence serious. And I'm not trying to blame the victim, but it's just when you get away, stay the fuck away. When a nigga show you who the fuck he is, believe him. Especially if he put his damn hands on you. I be goddamn a motherfucker try to make me drink bleach and I'ma come back, let alone say you a good fucking daddy. Fuck you and your fatherhood, bitch. Ooh, y'all about to wear me the fuck thin. Y'all about to wear me the fuck thin. Take that restraining order and shut the fuck up. Do it in silence. The fuck was he around you for on Mother's Day anyway? Shit. If it ain't about me, let's keep. Next case. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Chris Brown. And that free Chris right motherfucking now. I don't know who the fuck I gotta go see, but bitch, if I come see you, I would knock you the fuck out. Cause why the fuck is Chris locked up? Why the fuck is Chris locked up?
Now, what's crazy is that the UK justice system is doing what the American justice system could never do: hold Chris Brown accountable without bail. Now, shout out to Say Cheese GGTL for the mugshot, because y'all really came through clutch. Now, they stated that Chris Brown had been arrested for smashing a tequila bottle over the head of a music producer in the UK in 2023. Now, for some strange reason, these tour tickets are still on sale, but we're going to get to those in a minute. Now, according to Sky News, it stated that the 26-year-old had been remanded in court until June 13th, so he was denied bail, which means that he's likely to miss his tour dates beginning in the UK. Now, Sky News goes on to report that he was accused of attacking a music producer by the name of Abraham Diwa, and I hope I'm saying his name correctly. Now, this occurred back in 2023 when Chris Brown had smashed a tequila bottle over his head. Now, according to prosecutors, they stated that Chris Brown had smashed the tequila bottle over his head, as well as kicked and chased the music producer around a nightclub called Trap, and they have this on CCTV. Now, Chris Brown was he still is in Manchester because he begins his UK tour dates beginning in the Netherlands. But that's not gonna happen.
Now, camera, follow me. Tory Lanez is in jail, right? For allegedly shooting Megan Thee Stallion. First, they said he shot in the foot. Then they said it was the grazing of the glass or the fragment of the bullet. But they didn't find no fragment. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yada. But everybody just kept saying, oh, he shot her. But then when they did the fingerprints on the gun, none of that stuff was on the residue, the fingerprint, whatever fake be. His stuff was not found. Listen to me now, keep following me, camera. Well, how do you explain when he was on the phone with her saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. He wasn't talking about shooting nobody. When he was on the phone with that girl, y'all, I'm telling you, he was talking about cheating on that girl with her best friend. That's what that shit was. And then also trying to talk to Miss White. And what's her name? The little sister, one of them Kardashians. Anyway, that's what I honestly feel was going on. He was apologizing for all of that, not shooting that woman. Now, let's keep following me, camera. So now, Tory has been in jail, as we all know, because everybody think, oh, he shot Megan. Now, while he's in jail, he got stabbed 14 times. 14 times. Why? I don't know.
After that, he was being rushed to a facility nearby in a vehicle in which he said, and I quote, "Dad, I thought it was my last. And having made my peace with God, I said, okay, God, is this how it's supposed to end for me?" But God said no. God told him, do not give up. In the car, upon which he turned to the attending officers and he said, you must get me to wherever is the closest place that I can get to. I'm bleeding out here. He didn't even know his lungs had collapsed. All he knows is that he couldn't breathe. He could hardly speak. Upon which the officer turned around and looked at him and said, nah, we got to take him. He has to be airlifted. And thankfully, to God be the glory. Typical Daystar. He was entertaining those officers. They were laughing. They were just, and he said, Dad, it only hurts to laugh. But something broke my heart yesterday when towards the end of our visit, he said, "Dad, why is it that my life has to go through so many trials? Why? Why do I have to experience this?" And that's the note that I want to close on.
I believe Tory thought when he went on trial that he was going to be able to get off because he was Tory Lanez, and he knew that there was so much proof to show that he did not do it. And he was like, look, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna get off, shit gonna be good. It didn't work that way.
Tory DM'd me some time ago. I never like to put receipts out, but let me go ahead and just pull it
Man,
out.
free him.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what Tory said to me. Hold on. Tory Lanez. Let me go back to the pre-stabbing dates. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Tory Lanez. Okay. In a text message between Tory and I said, yo. He said, what's good? I said, how you surviving that bullshit? Wish we could have sat down before you left. Because you know me and him hung out with Madonna when they were messing around. Don't believe me? Take a look at this photo. I said, do you have a number? He said, what's yours? Let me move on to the text messages now. Then we started to text message each other. I said, how are you? How you been? He said, incredible, in very high spirits and preparing to physically come home this year. I said, when? I need to come in there and get an interview, LOL. He said, I can't say exact days, but I know I'll be home this year. I said, how long you been gone? I'm so confused by your case. He said, actually, I have a crazy plan when I get back that I think you should know and be a part of because I'm only going to do one interview. And he said he's been gone 2.5 years. I said, I want to be a part of that plan. He said, it's honestly a bunch of suppressed evidence that was kept away from me during trial. I said, Wack told me that, but didn't say what. He said, like, through trial, they keep saying it was inconclusive on the gun DNA, but I always knew I never touched the gun, so I asked my lawyer to retest it, and sure enough, I was 102% excluded completely from everything, just like I said. I said, well, why didn't you just say who did it? Doing time for something you ain't do. He said, I took the rap for Kelsey, never wanted her to go to jail, and I never wanted Megan to get hurt or anything. So in me stopping her from getting shot, I got the raw deal. Crazy how life works. And to think they made me the poster boy for the unprotection of black women, when in all honesty, I protected 2 black women, one from getting shot and one from going to jail. Never said nothing in 8 to 10 years for them to live. It's a crazy, crazy place we live in. I said, but why you ain't just say that? When I got shot, I told. And he said, I lost my mother at 11 years old. I couldn't sleep with myself. I was the reason for taking a mother away from her kid. I just couldn't do it. Tory Lanez.
He's better than me.
And again, I truly believe if Tory Lanez is innocent, he should be freed and he should be compensated for time that he was wrongly convicted. But I also believe the person who pulled the trigger, that person should go to jail. And if Meg conspired to set him up and lie on him, of course she should do time. But I'm just saying, in an instance like this, and
I don't like this long-winded explanation.
But the word conspired is so problematic because even if she didn't know, then she doesn't know. She can't say.
But that's what I'm saying. So in an instance like this, we should all agree, if I'm in a situation that I did not know what happened, I shouldn't go to jail for that. Because I wouldn't want that for you. But I'm saying if the person did lie intentionally and set the other person up, she should go to jail.
Megan, you might be going to jail, girl.
Now since we got there, let me backtrack to the security guard. So the security guard is thinking like, fuck, this man almost lost his life. And if this man would have died, guess what? That would have been on your conscience. Some folks can't live with that shit.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Ms. Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Ms. Harris had, where she stated She had the gun. She fired it 3 times. Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times.
In the car, shooting from the car, Megan?
He is standing up over the window, shooting.
This nigga in the back seat. I get out the car, I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This nigga from out the back seat of the car starts shooting me.
Which one is it? Then you told what's name you didn't fuck him. Now you told the lady girl you did fuck him and y'all have a relationship. What the fuck going? Y'all, I don't know. So now it brings us to Chris Brown. Now Chris Brown says free Tory, right? Now all of a sudden, he got a tour coming up. His first dates is in the UK. This man done been there already. But why now? When he says free Tory, he then goes to the UK. Y'all lock him up for something that happened years ago. Y'all lock him up. And then what make it so motherfucking crazy is this is his own fucking friend, allegedly. A music producer that he fuck with. Chris be trying to tell these people don't really fuck with him. The industry is so sneaky and slimy. The shit is crazy. So child, Chris Brown came up. They denied him bond. They said he gotta go back June 13th. June 13th? He got a show coming up. I know the fuck you like by the time June 13th comes. He gonna be talking to British. He gonna know why the fuck he talking. Get that nigga out of goddamn jail. Bitch, you know what? If all this shit comes out that this man didn't shoot that woman, she better go to motherfucking jail. I don't want to hear shit. Child, get me off this motherfucking topic. If it ain't about me, let's kiki. Next case. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Amare Frost. No. Case dismissed. Hell fucking no. Hell no. Goddamn no. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Hell fucking no. No, no. No, the fuck no. No. Bitch, that whole fit. No. I didn't even know it was 3 of them motherfuckers. No. No. He gonna put over here a video trying to shoot his shot at Marseille, my little sister. Bitch, you got like no. No, 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 no. And people in the comments talking about, oh, that'd be a cute girl. Bitch, you got like fucked up. Did you not see my little sister, man? Man, you see I didn't say nigga. My sister, man, the rap car driver. Bitch, you please. Who gonna leave him? Who? Bitch, she got a man. A real man. A bitch. Money. Don't play with her. No. End the story. Finito. No. Adios. Vámonos. Disappear. Hasta luego. Whichever one you want to understand. See you later. If it ain't about me, let's kiki. Next case. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have boss man D-Lo. And I guess he is on D-Lo. Okay. Well, child, I don't know why y'all girls are surprised about him being on the low. Baby, it was already exposed long time ago. Did y'all forget the argument between him and Tia Kim? Remember she exposed him for being on the 50th floor eating hibachi? He was up there with his legs like this. Well, no, baby, like this. He was like this, and she showed it in the camera. That man be getting him booty hole ate. There ain't nothing wrong with getting your booty hole ate. He was getting his booty hole ate by women, so you know that is what it is. Oh, and then look at this.
Please get it off. My God. Bizarre.
Everybody know Timmy got a Twitter, and Timmy do what Timmy be doing, honey. And child, D-Lo hit up Timmy with a question mark. Timmy wrote back. They start, exchanging conversations, whatever the case may be. He was on some sex talk, so Timmy was like, okay, well look, send me about 5,000. What's up? He said, damn, that's all you want? You don't want to get to know me? Timmy like, well, bitch, you came at me on some sex shit. So I'm just, I'm rolling with what's rolling. So then they keep talking, whatever the case may be, and I guess D-Lo wasn't trying to pay. So Tim like, okay, well, fucking leave me alone. And I guess D-Lo played on her time, and that's when she said, well, I'm gonna bring it to the internet. Do I feel it should have been that way? No, I feel If he came at you sexually, he didn't come on your request, then block him, leave him alone, let it be. You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving. But to out this man because he decided not to pay you no money, I just think that's wrong. Because ain't no way he didn't play on your time. I can see if y'all was dating for a while, y'all was together, and then he started doing some dumb shit, then yes. Or you went there, whoop, 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 he didn't pay you, yes. But in this situation, you asked for the money he wasn't trying to give. You should have just went your own way and said, oh, you on some fuck shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And left it alone. That's just what I feel. But to out him because he didn't want to give you no money is crazy to me. Everybody's their own person. You can't tell anybody what to do. Maybe Timmy felt played. Like, look, don't approach me on no bullshit if you can't put your money where your mouth is. And child, damn, D-Love. Y'all gotta stop fucking with these fairies. You can look at Timmy and tell that Timmy was gonna turn it on your time. Timmy Turner. You should have known that. Y'all know why y'all be fucking with them type of sugar books and then boom, there you go. Whoop, there it is. I thought you knew. Now the whole world know that you gay too. If it ain't about me, let's kiki. Next with the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Corey. Well, Corey, I guess everything is said and done.
The news outlets, I spent 9 days in jail, lost access to my boys through lies, the court. And the sad thing about this is something that y'all don't know is that I had court April the 9th. As soon as I was driving, I drove from here all the way to Texas the night before just so I could make it to court on time, my court. Dealing with my case, with the kidnapping shit. Mind you, I'm still dealing with the divorce. And the next court date for the divorce was the same day as my case with this kidnapping shit. They knew that I had court that day because it's public records. They got it set up, her lawyers, they got it set up to where they made it to where I had to go to court at 9 o'clock. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was 9 o'clock. Yeah, they said I had to be in court at 9 o'clock for the divorce. But my court date for the kidnapping was already set for that same day at 8 o'clock. So how am I supposed to make it? And I didn't find out until I got to Houston by email. They emailed me. I just saw the email as I'm driving. And I'm looking at it and I'm just like, and you know, man, as a black man, like, I just felt so, bro, I felt so helpless, bro. It's like, fuck, bro. It's like, I'm fighting all this shit, bro. I need people playing games. They just trying to bitch to screw me. Like, bro, it's like, if I didn't have God on my side, I probably would have crashed out. So I didn't make it to that court for the divorce because I was at court dealing with my kidnap case. So the fact that I didn't make it to that court, they ruled in her favor, put a restraining order on me. I can't see my kids, child support. And to this day, I haven't even heard nothing else about it. So after they did that, I haven't heard nothing. It's like, y'all don't have no clue, like, the amount of trauma that I've been dealing with, bro. Not only that, as I'm in that court, they going over all the information. They're trying to paint this picture against me using things from years ago. Trying to break up situations that we had, like arguments, little fights and stuff. But it was nowhere near how it was painted in court. And it hurt my feelings so bad because it was like they brought up one thing and it just showed you how people will do anything to ruin you. My first time ever going to jail was because of my ex. She had weed in the car. I took her, she went to her friend, the girl, one of her friends, and he said weed. She asked me to go and get the weed for it. It was a lot. It was fucking like a zip, if I'm not mistaken. It was a P. I'm not making this up. And I didn't want to do it. I was in Houston. I didn't want to do it, but I was like, okay, well, I'm going to just get it. I'm going to just go straight home. I was in my green Hellcat. And we picked it up, hit a corner. I was targeted. I really was targeted. Like, the police really just pointed me out and just picked with me, to be honest, because I didn't do nothing. I turned on this road. Long story short, with two police at the red light, that's it. I pull up in a Hellcat. with SSG cannabis on the side of it because I had my legal pens. That's my company, my vape pens. This is legal. It's HACP. It's not weed. But they pulled me over. She had a blunt rolled up, sitting right in the middle of the damn, right where my gear change at. I didn't even see the blunt, to be honest with y'all. Like, I'm so innocent. I got my gun with me because I got my gun license, but I'm so innocent. I didn't do nothing from my perspective. So I let the window down, just trying to see what's going on. Police looked at me. He said, step out the car. And I'm like confused. He said, look right there. They got this weed rolled up. And I looked at the weed, and I looked at her, and it was just like, so they put me out, put me in the back seat of the car, put me in handcuffs. They searched my car. They took me to jail. I was only in jail for like 12 hours. But you know, but you see what I'm saying though? Y'all really like see where I'm coming from? It's like, bro, like, so they used that against me in court saying that, oh, he went to jail because he had drugs and stuff. But the thing is, it was like, brother, it was your fault. It wasn't even my fault. It was your fault. So it's like, it was a lot of things they try to use in court to paint me out to be this monster. Like they made it sound like my kids scared of me. Like, bro, I went to jail in Panama City. My personal business relationship has been affected by a lot of this that I've been going through.
So if you had a lawyer, your lawyer should have been getting in contact with you because you said that you didn't know until the day of when you was going to Houston, like, damn, I gotta go here and go to this court, but I can't make it because I'm all over here and I gotta come all the way back over here. But if you had a lawyer, your lawyer should have known in advance when the dates were. And if your lawyer didn't know, you need to be fussing at that motherfucker like, why the fuck you didn't tell me that I had a court date this day knowing I had on this? You should have rescheduled that. So Corey, did you ever have a lawyer? That's the T. Because if you really wanted your children, you would have did everything, crossed all your T's, dotted all your I's the same way Carmen did to make sure when she goes to court, there ain't shit that you can try to throw in her face, and you should have done the same thing. So now the court would have been like, okay, both of y'all are deemed good parents. Y'all just can't be together, but I do feel both of y'all can take care of these children. But you really didn't give a fuck. It was just about power. It is what it is, and it is what it is. If it ain't about me, let's keep eating. Okay? Next with the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Sanaa versus Bianca and Damien. Now, child, this is the kiki because I remember this back in the day. So back in the day, you know, Bianca and Damien were trying to do the D&B University, which it was not an in-person thing. It was online. You had to pay money. I don't remember how much it was, but they were going to teach you how to be, I guess, streamers or YouTubers, which I feel is the stupidest thing. That access is on the internet. All y'all gotta do is go on YouTube. People give you that shit for free. And then on top of it, it is called YouTube. You post whatever the fuck you wanna post. Why are y'all trying to get help from people on how to be you? So now Kai is doing Streamers University. People were trying to say his was a scam, like D&B Nation, and they were just calling it scam, woo woo woo. So that's why Kai came out and said what he said.
It's like hard to fathom that, like, damn, this actually happening. So people, it's not, the last time we had trying to do university was Damien and Bianca, and they scammed the shit out of us. Let me go ahead and repeat this again. Streaming University, it is completely free. If you are selected, you will be living on a college campus. You're not learning how to stream. I'm not teaching you how to stream. If you are in, you already know how to stream. This is for, yo, thanks for the 100, get your, bro, my shit is so up right now. Everybody who's getting 100 right now, I appreciate you. Everybody who's doing crazy, thank you so much. This is for not only connections, but for the latest content. This is that's gonna elevate, hopefully, like, give y'all a fire experience. I can't have all these classes of just, oh yeah, download OBS, guys. Once you download OBS, you need at least 5 mods in your chat, guys.
So after he said what he said, that's when they came out and said what they said, and child, it's a whole lot of. If it ain't about me, let's keep keeping this case. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Shay and Hakeem. Now, this is crazy because I haven't seen him in a long time. Now, mind you, Hakeem used to date guys. And, you know, he started off as a straight guy, whatever the case may be. We knew him from hanging out with Isha and all them long time ago. Then come to find out, he ended up dating the guy. They came out, they were very open, had a long relationship, woo, woo, woo. Word on the curb, the guy allegedly gave him home in Vegas, if you know what that means. And I remember them going back and forth on the internet about pills and whoop, whoop, whoop. And it was just a lie, finding pills in the bag. He came on the internet, talked about it, speaking on it on a YouTube video, just a whole lot. He ended up going away from social media for a minute. I think he was trying to clear his mind and get himself together. Then he pops back out and he's with Shay. Everybody was thinking this was just for views. It was just like, hey, this is for views. This is the fake relationship. They was holding that shit down for a long minute. Baby, they was doing their damn thing. Disappeared, whatever, come back. They supposed to be getting married. I'm like, what the fuck going? So now they married, whatever the case may be. I'm like, okay, maybe he done got himself together. He want women. I don't know. Again, people thought it was for views. They done disappeared. Now they back.
Stay. My mama can't come stay. And turn around and let his little sister kids, his sister kids stay. And his dad stay. But my family couldn't come stay. We didn't even make love. Like, this man freaked me like a dog for days, and then he was just like, all right, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. No date, no honeymoon, no romantic, nothing. No romantic, nothing. It was just, is my health too much for you? Why the f you even try to get me pregnant? You tried to get me pregnant. If my health is too much for you, how the f my health gonna be when I'm pregnant?
Nah, the stuff and the heart that I have, bro, it's just like once you go there with me, bro, you can't come back to certain stuff. And that's what it was. It's like we could have worked it out after the hospital. She blocked me. When she came back home, she blocked me. So it's just like I left at 4 in the morning because she came back in the house ready to smoke with my cousin and ignoring me and with this hype energy. I'm just like, you just cussed me out, calling me B words and all this. And you want to come back in my cousin's house and try to be in my cousin on face. So guess what I did? I left at 4 in the morning because I'm like, yeah, you want to try me? Guess what I'm about to do? Hit the road because I crash out. I'm not gonna argue and yell with you. I'm gonna leave. Do you ever take breaks from relationship? That's what we was doing before she did this live stuff. And now she mad because we're not getting back together. So that's why she went live. If I was to lead her on, she would have been right here again now. Right here. Do what she wanted. If I wanted to manipulate her, when she went live, I could have apologized to her last night. I could have been like, baby, I'm sorry. Come home. I miss you. I'm gonna do better, this and that. But I know once I'm done, bro, I'm done. So that's why she know I'm done. That's why she's mad, because she know that I don't want to fix it. Yes, y'all, you supposed to fix the marriage. Yes, you is. And that's why I told her, but she messed it up even more by going live. Don't go live on me and doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Because now you're gonna lose me. You're gonna lose me and not come back. It's gonna be something that you can't come back from, and that's what it end up being. Oh no, I did not try to add you, fam. Right, come on now. Ugly ass. You is dog ugly. I see why they bully me for being with you. I see why they bully me for being with you. Yeah, it ain't, baby. It ain't swole no more. It ain't swole no more. It was only about to fall out because I had a cut. I had a cut because I had to go about 2 weeks before that. That's why. And he my bitch. Yeah, I did. And he ripped me. And that's why y'all bitch.
Like be embarrassing. You should have had me in her face. Talk about sister this, brother that. Come on now.
So, honey, I don't know what's going. This is crazy. And then for him, what did he say? He said, my asshole won't fall out. That man fucked me and ripped it. Oh my God. If it ain't about me, let's keep next case. All right, that's all I got for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Let's get into this mess. Next on the docket, we have Carmen and Zoe.
No, I did not get into the Streamer University. I did apply. I made a video, and everything. At first, I wasn't going to be upset, you know. Well, not really upset, but I wasn't going to feel any way, you know, if, like, I see who got in, and it's not people that we don't know. You feel me? It's people that we all know. You understand? I feel like one of the friends, I feel like one of the friends, like, in the friend group, and that one friend didn't get invited to the party. Every friend going to the party, but one of them. When I saw Zeddy's, I was like, damn. Because, you know, I just don't understand. I try to be good, and I know I troll and I play a lot, but it's just my personality, you know? I'm a real person, and I mean well behind all people. Even people that hurt me, I give chance after chance, and that's in all my relationships, my friendships, everything, like things that I go through with other people, like real life shit. Like, I see the good in all people, and I wish people saw all of the good in me. I don't understand why I'm outcasted the way I am. I'm not a troublemaker. Yeah, I play, but don't we all play? Don't we all do the same thing? So why am I treated so differently? It's not about not getting in, and I hope that people don't think I'm some, like, oh, this bitch mad because she didn't get in, and that. It's not that. It feels so, like, it's when it feels personal, you know, like it's when you want to hurt somebody, or you just try, like, it's different when it's like, you know, it's like handpicked, and it's just so. Oh, and for the narrative, there's a narrative going around that me and Kai messed around. Not true. Absolutely not true. So whatever narrative y'all got, y'all narrative could suck dick. Not true. Saying shit on my name. I'm done. I'll see all y'all tomorrow.
Zoe made a post about how she, like, don't feel this, like, she feel like people don't think she's deserving of certain opportunities, or feel like she's at the bottom of the barrel. Let me go ahead and start it like this. Zoe, if people don't tell you enough, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, because I'm a type of person where I'm gonna give props where it's due. Obviously, you are a forefront leader in, I don't care what nobody say. Obviously, you are a forefront leader in doing what you do. You feel me? As much as what people may say about Zoe, she's good at what she do. She's good at her content. People may have certain opinions on what she got going on, but let's just be real here, bro. The reason why she even was on my stream in the streams in the beginning in the first place is because, like, she obviously is great at entertaining and being a good streamer. We know that. You feel what I'm saying? Me not for her, or like there's some type of weird shit going on. Zoe, let's think for a moment. Let's think for a moment. Read between the lines. No, listen. It started here. September 24th in Atlanta. I ain't never say nothing, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm not holding this against you. I'm not putting it past you because I know who you are as a person. September 24th, Drewski show. I never got to tell you how that made me feel because of who you are and how your humor and like how you are as a person. I the first time, and my bad I didn't get to like talk about it with you, but like felt secondhand embarrassed, like felt embarrassed. If y'all see that clip, like at one point I told her to chill because like bro, there was like a lot of going on. But you know, Zoe is like very, you know, she's very outgoing, she's very positive. That's her shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna put that past her. But right there, something felt off.
I just don't like the fact that your man's is spilling shit on me. You got spilling shit on me. You not protecting me. You're not doing shit, bro.
He spilled it on you?
He spilled it on me. You're not doing nothing.
I just came.
Yo, that's real shit, bro. You didn't even pull up with nothing. You a bum ass nigga.
Hey, don't talk to my dog.
Fuck you, nigga.
You literally just got here.
Fuck you.
Whoa.
Who you? Nigga.
Bro, he's crazy, bro.
Did you call me?
I apologize. Stop.
Oh, y'all are aggressive.
No, Ben, fuck you, Ben. You call me a bitch, nigga?
Yo,
you calling me a bitch in front of all these motherfucking people?
Hey,
Cuddy. Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, I'm embarrassed you. You calling me a bitch in front of all these motherfuckers?
Yo, it's quiet.
I don't give a fuck if it's quiet. I don't even see nobody. Nigga, you calling me a bitch. What is you talking about? Call me a bitch in front of all these motherfuckers.
Zoe, relax.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching.
I don't see nobody. I only see you calling me a bitch, nigga. If I fucking bite you.
All right, Zoe.
Yeah.
Steve! Clap it up for Zoe, y'all.
Good job.
Okay, I'm sorry, bro. Yo.
Yeah, I locked in.
You locked in.
I locked in.
She locked in. I don't be bothering nobody. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick, and y'all tell me how y'all may take it as. And this is me on some where it's like, okay, me and Zoe is cool, but then when I see like this, I'm gonna be honest. When I see like this, and I didn't do nothing to her, this is where I feel like, you feel me? When I see like this,
yeah, y'all ain't never gonna see me with Kai again, boy. And it ain't on no beef shit, it ain't on no funny shit. Y'all just ain't. Y'all get it though. We all get it though. I'm not being messy. It's funny. Damn, I miss you. I'm not even saying nothing wrong. He's in a relationship. It's okay. That's why I'm saying y'all ain't never gonna see me again. That's all I'm saying. It's nothing funny. It's funny.
what's wrong with that is, why would you automatically assume that you would never be on my stream again because of me being in a relationship? It makes no sense. Y'all talk about you trolling. Let me put y'all on more game. The trolling, the slick shit. I've dealt with that with so many people within this shit. Y'all see, everybody that really watch me, people will say something and be like, I'm trolling. I be minding my business, and I literally be getting shot, stoned. It's like, damn. It's like. So when I see her crying, I'm like, damn. Like, she really crying. I said, damn. Like, you know, she's human, so she can feel however she want to feel. But it's like, in my, it's like, damn. I'm seeing these. You gotta think from my POV. I'm seeing these, and I'm like, bro. I don't even talk on Zoe. I don't even do nothing weird. I don't even do nothing. Y'all don't understand. I'm at the motherfucking time where I just be minding my business and working. And some way, somehow, I always end up in some shit. Like, hold on, I want to let it out real quick. That felt good. But it's like, fuck. This is a god idea that I had in my head, and I feel like this lineup right here is gonna be fire. This is an idea. And I know how exciting it may be to certain people, but it's like, bro, you don't have to let this determine who you are as a creator. I'm telling y'all. That's my shit! Fuck! Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm never doing this shit again. I'm never doing this shit again. Cause now I'm mad. Cause it's like, no matter which direction I go, no matter which way I try to make sure a thing is good, I always get the bad end of the stick. My bank statements is f***ing ridiculous behind this shit. Nobody's paying a dime to be in this shit. This is strictly for me to help niggas. I'm finna crash out. It's strictly for me to just help niggas. I just wanna help. That's all I want. I just wanna help. I just wanna help. I just wanna help. I just wanna help.
Yes, she is qualified. Yes, she is a great streamer, whatever the case may be. That's amazing. But what y'all are forgetting at the end of the day, this is Kai's shit. How y'all gonna tell somebody who the fuck he's supposed to put on his shit? Just because I invited their friends don't mean I gotta invite you to my shit. And if she wants to do something to hers and invite everybody, not his friends and not him, that is her shit. What are y'all? She is not obligated to be on something that this man worked hard for, he created, and it is again his shit. I don't get it.
Kai, this is for you. If I offended you in any kind of way with that clip, I do apologize. I don't ever like to make anybody feel uncomfortable. That's not what I was like trying to do. I didn't even think you would feel embarrassed because of that, just because like there was times where like that same kind of banter happened. Like there was another time you like called me a bitch before and we react like that. So I assumed like we were doing the same thing. So if I like offended you or like if I embarrassed you in a way, like I apologize. I did not know that I did that. I felt like I did something just because you like wasn't saying anything to me. The reason why I said that is because they put my chat, put in my Reddit, they put in my Reddit that, sorry, they put me, Duke, Kai, Dez, Tyler Punga. We was doing give me head top. They put that in my Reddit. They said, yo, I miss them all together. So I reacted to it and then I made a jokey joke and I was like, damn, y'all ain't gonna see da da da. That's it. Why did I say that? He said he wasn't doing content with no girls no more. I'm a girl. You say you're not doing shit with females no more. Females is dunzo. So when I said, damn, you ain't gonna see me with Kai no more, that's because he said he not doing it with girls. Kai, like, why did you take that into me being like being, I don't know what you took that as. Like,
then it's none of my business.
It's the second
It's none of my business. This is how I'm looking at it, right? It's none of my business. Something happened with Zoe and the bros. That shit happened, like behind the scenes. That was some type of weird going on. That's never been on the internet. None of that. And there's no reason for me to talk because you feel what I'm saying. That's their business.
Nothing ever happened. off camera, behind the scenes, anything weird, nothing's happened. Everything that has happened with Dez, Talil, or Punga, y'all saw everything. Everything that y'all saw that happened with any Dez, Talil, Punga, everything has been showcased on the internet, and it's literally been when I be saying they don't come and support me. That's literally it. Other than that, when I go back and forth with Dez, Talil, Punga, and them, it's like a brother-sister relationship. We're not ever speaking again. I'm hella cool with them. I was just at the birthday party. We was all just together at Talil's party. Y'all, I just saw Kai. Like, what the f? I just saw him. We was all at the party together. He said nothing to me. He said nothing to me. As ammo, bro. Like, how you gonna use that as ammo and say that's another reason why I've been just like, I'm just basically cut off because something weird happened. Like, nothing ever weird happened with me and the Clovers. Like, I'm cool with Dez, Talil, and Punga. I was just at the birthday party. Like, they literally was, during this whole, when I was crying last night, they were calling me while I was crying. They text me, I love you, Zoe. Literally. I have no problems with them. So I don't know what Kai is talking about. I wanted to go to the Mafia-thon. Tried to go to the Mafia-thon. Right? Last message before the Mafia-thon was happy birthday. So I didn't get responses. Once the Mafia-thon was done, I sent the message because I'm like, damn, like, I probably, like, did I do something? Because he didn't answer me. So I'm like, damn, I hope I didn't do nothing. I'm like, I text him. I said this. This is what I said. Hey, gang, I just wanted to hit you up to congratulate you and tell you how amazing of a person you are. You created something for the Black community that will literally be a part of history. I want to give you your flowers for how you literally enhanced my life and made this year a very special one for me. I appreciate you more than you know, and I'm very thankful. Thank you for doing all that you do to motivate and inspire me and so many other creators. You're definitely one of God's favorites. I'm happy he uses you to help everyone believe in him. God gave you such a special, unique journey, and I enjoy watching you be amazing. I hope I didn't do anything to offend you. I mean well all the time. I hope you are resting a little bit. You deserve it. This was after the Mafia-thon. I sent that message because I wasn't really getting a response. It was just the happy birthday. So, because I didn't get a response for the Mafia-thon thing or whatever. No response. Happy birthday, no response. No response. No response. If I made you feel away, like why not tell me? Like, I'm hella cool, y'all, and I'm so understanding. Like, why you ain't tell me, bro? I would have immediately said, yo, I'm sorry. Like, I did not mean to embarrass you. Like, I just thought that we had that banter. Like, and then especially I remember, I don't let comments dictate anything, though. That's another thing too. Like, I don't let the comments dictate anything. Like, I think he mentioned something about, like, I let the comments something. No, I don't. This is real. Like, I'm in it. Like, I'm not letting the comments anything. Like, it's just like it's right here in my face. Literally. I've been nothing but kind. I'm nothing but kind to Kai. Nothing but kind. Always, anything he brings me, anything that he has let me be a part of, I thank him 1,000 times because he does not have to do that. I'm so thankful. Like, I don't know. There's no real issue. Like, there's no issue here. So
it's like, okay, what's going on for real? Was it really something behind the scenes with the bros? She saying on live, it ain't no shit with the bros, but you never know what bros is telling bros. But at the end of the day, the word on the curb is the girls is thinking it's GG, that GG don't want him doing no content with no girls. That's why when he said, I'm not doing content with girls anymore, that's why she said, well, I can't stream with him. Y'all not gonna see me streaming with Kai anymore. So now it's like, what's the real issue? What's really going on? And Gigi, if it's you, then Miss Thing, That's fucked up. I don't know. Is she intimidated by Miss Zoe? What's really going on? I just wish they would have talked to each other offline. I wish Zoe would have went to him off the camera. Maybe she did, I don't know, but I wish she would have went to him off camera, discussed this, and he called her, because don't they all got each other's numbers and stuff? But now everybody's in it. Seems like a little bit of miscommunication too, because I guess maybe he forgot he said he ain't streaming with girls anymore. I don't know. So it's like she came back and proved everything that he was trying to say and why she did what she did. So her fact stands, his fact stands, because you gotta still validate his feelings. At the end of the day, it's just a whole lot. I feel it's just miscommunication, and he got in his feelings. She got in hers on some shit, and they need to just talk. And if Gigi is the middle person, then she fucked up. Whatever the case may be, it is what it is. It's done, girl. You ain't gonna let it go and leave it alone. If it ain't about me, let's keep next case. Next on the docket, we have DDG versus Halle. Now, baby, this is a icky situation because you don't want to think Halle would lie about something like this, but then you also don't want to believe that DDG would do something like this. But this is what I say, you never truly know somebody. Like DDG says, I don't put my personal business on the internet. Y'all don't ever know anything about himself. He gives out what he wants y'all to know, but he don't talk about everything. So anyway, DDG was on live with Aiden while they were streaming, and that's when he found out the news that she had put a restraining order on DDG.
I feel like, damn, bro, should I get a stylist? Why are they saying GGTMZ? Let's see. Why are they saying GGTMZ? Alright, I'm looking at her story now. Oh. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? All that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
Even, but I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be.
Just don't do it, bro. Come here. Fuck that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false shit in this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG. And anyone got anything to say?
The fake narrative.
Now, when DDG found out, did you hear what Aiden said? He was like, remember what we talked about yesterday? Well, what did y'all talk about? Did you know this was coming, or were you just preparing him for questions that might come up on your stream not to answer? I don't know, but y'all clearly talked about something. When someone has put a restraining order out on you and it was for like abuse or whatever the case may be, I just don't see how someone could come on the internet and says, I'm chilling, by the way, no worries. Streaming later on today, no days off. I'm gonna keep that shit cool for a minute, especially if I know that we have had some altercations. Don't try to convince us and then something comes out and then you gotta defend that. Just go on your stream. I feel when people do that, something has happened and you're trying to act like you're unbothered and you're actually bothered. So now it brings us up to the Brent Faiyaz situation. Brent Faiyaz and Halle Bailey are allegedly seeing each other. And if they are, so the fuck what? DDG has been on streams with women. He has been doing this, doing his thing publicly. I mean, from when he was with Halle, he was publicly embarrassing her. When they broke up, publicly embarrassing her. We've never seen Halle in this type of light negatively until she has gotten with DDG. And yes, we all know he trolls or whatever the case may be, but some things, it's like everything, he was making her look bad. Anyway, keep going. So even if she were on a date with this guy or they were talking to each other, she can do that. They are not together. So for him to turn around and text her saying, you're just ruining your own image, how? She's single. She can do that if she wants to. How is that ruining her image? She can move on. We don't know what you were doing to her behind the scenes. Obviously, it seems as though you was beating her from the bruises and the chip too. So maybe this man was comforting her. So you're trying to manipulate her behind the scenes, saying, oh, see, once this gets out, they gonna think you just moved on. You just making yourself look bad. That's called manipulation. When a woman moves on from something that was trying to hold her back, now you're making her feel like what she's doing is wrong. She shouldn't be doing this. You want to isolate her again to make her feel like, or question herself, should I be moving on? I'm not saying that's what he's doing, but I'm telling y'all that's what happens in those situations. I know firsthand because I've seen it with girls that are my best friends. So then y'all are saying, why does she not let him take the kid out of the country, but she can take him out of the country? First of all, this right here, do y'all not see why she's like, oh my God, when my baby's with him? It's not that he's not a good father. Like, it's his son. He loves his son. But sometimes DDG will let certain, like, that is disgusting. I don't even like when people let folks kiss your kids in the face. Grown folks at that. Kiss your kids in the face. Eat after your kids, drink out the same straw, because we are grown. We've done grown activities. Herpes is real. Gonorrhea is real. You can get that shit in your throat, in your mouth. Herpes is in your mouth, and you wonder why people grow up with it, because grown folks done, oh baby, and that is disgusting. And you let your child eat after somebody. I be motherfucking goddamn. Halle didn't even really eat after her own kids. She said, and didn't even eat it. It's like all the other stuff that was going on with him and Halle. It was a lot of shit going on. You ain't never seen all these people hop out at one time. It's like now you trying to convince. Why are you trying to convince us now? You didn't want to convince us when he was bashing her, saying she wouldn't let him see the baby. Why didn't mama pop out then and say, let that man see the baby? Because they knew she was letting him see the baby. They knew this. They knew what was going on. They know they son. They know they brother. Because it's just like Dub. He the same way with his baby mama. Not trying to follow the orders with her, with what they came up with about co-parenting. He wasn't following it. So, if all this was going on and she was keeping you from your son and you had all these situations, why not go to the courts? Why? Maybe because of this, and you knew she had the proof that you had been beating on her. Is that why you didn't want to go? Is that why you didn't want to go to the courts? Because you knew that they were going to grant her that right for the baby because she had those proofs? Follow me, camera. So now the mama comes out. She says, I don't ever say anything. I'm always quiet. But with all this hatred and these allegations, maybe I've been quiet too long. Okay, well, talk. What you gotta say, mom? What's tea? What's going on? Is she lying? That's what we need to know. Why didn't you just come out and say, Halle, stop lying on my son? Say that. Say it. If you be quiet, stop lying on my son. So then, y'all know Soulja Boy, he gonna always pop out. He said, look, you a bitch ass nigga, but put your hand on Halle. Woo, 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 yada, yada, yada. I'm like, you better stay the fuck up, Soulja Boy, and say what you say. But some people like, oh, he's so corny. Why would he da-da-da-da? And it ain't right. Because Soulja Boy, you ain't got the room to talk. Because when you going through with your girlfriend, when y'all supposed to be in a, a beating situation, so baby, you need to sit this one out. But I'm glad you stood up. But I just think you should have just kind of stayed sitting down. Woo, 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 yada, yada, yada. You know where we going. So anyway, then he trolls DDG because DDG is a troller. And he posted this. And I was like, how the fuck is y'all so stupid not to know that this was long time ago? That was back in 2023, sweetie. Y'all so dumb. Because I saw folks in the comments saying, oh, her sister weird. Oh my God, she weird. The internet be so dumb sometimes. Everybody's wondering why. Like, why would she do that? Oh my God, that is so crazy. If y'all would click the fucking links on shit, you would see exactly why she said that. But when you click that link that they be telling y'all to click, baby, this man came to this woman's house, you guys, went in, took a picture of her bed and said, oh, so this what we doing now? He also had gotten in the car, threw her phone, broke this. That's when he had pushed her head against the steering wheel, chipped the tooth, grabbed her. What? Like, this is crazy. And what gets me with this whole situation is when women wait 35 and 40 years and 10 years, y'all say, oh, why did they wait so long? But now she coming out right away and it's, oh, she lying. the fuck y'all want these women to do then? Do you want them to wait or do you want them to come out? What you want them to do? Just because it's your favorite, now it's like, oh, she lying, she lying, she lying. But how did she get the bruise? And then y'all trying to play about the chip on her tooth. Mind you, Halle made that post in January and said, I chipped my tooth.
I've always been a little scared of the dentist, but I'm going for my regular cleaning and also because I chipped my tooth and I'm just a little nervous.
She was probably still in love with the man. Didn't want him to get in trouble. She was confused. You know, y'all women, y'all allow men to do something one time and you still stay there. So when she made that post in January, and if you would have clicked the link, she said that happened in January. So where did the chipped tooth come from? She never said how it happened. She just said, I chipped my tooth. That's what she said. Come on now. And then where the bruise come from? It had to come from somewhere. Where did it come from? He even got a little funny when she was with the man off The Little Mermaid. You saw his controlling self right there. He was jealous of that man. Come on. He brought everything to the internet. And if she was doing that crazy shit that you said she was doing, go to court. Because that's what the fuck she did. She went to the law. So then the Shay come out and he say this.
And I seen some people saying, oh, family not speaking on it, whatever, because it's true. Man, that's not fucking true, bro. If that's why is she coming out right now with all this shit? If this January, why she ain't do all this in January? Why you gotta wait 6 months? 6 months and all this other like why are you taking that route? You can't prove that this is not a father, or you can't prove that he's not trying to co-parent or doing anything. So you gotta pull this this card. It's just weird, bro. And I don't like seeing my brother down or any of that type of shit. So I'm always gonna speak well, speak high of my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird how the timing of everything is. Personally, to me. If you want to ask me, I think Halle's part of the Illuminati. Real shit. You ask me? Man, Diddy didn't sell his soul, so now they trying to get him. I know Jay-Z gonna be on my after this, and Beyonce. But I don't give a bro. If the CIA on my door, then they come knocking on my fucking door. It is what it is, bro. I'm DDG squad, bro. Real shit. They coming for me. It is what it is. I don't even think none of this shit is even fucking true. What's crazy, bro? Diddy has always held his tongue the whole time. Bro, they've been through so much shit, bro. Real shit. Real shit. The Diddy used to tell me she used to smack him on the bed. He chilling. She smacking the shit at him. Real shit. Bow. You sitting on in his bed. Bow. Like real shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. He not gonna talk or whatever the he want to say. Whatever, bro. He can say whatever he want, or you're not gonna say. But I'm not gonna let people think that my dog is some fucking abuser or some shit, bro. Hell nah. Hell nah, I'm not gonna let no people think my dog an abuser or something, bro. This is not no abuser. This do not be putting his hands on women or trying to do that type of bro. Never. And if I didn't really believe in that or believe in my dog, I wouldn't even come on here and say anything. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I'm always gonna talk. Y'all can't tell me whatever to talk or whatever. Like I'm always gonna be on my man's, bro, and speak for my man, especially some that could be detrimental to his career, bro. I don't care what y'all say, bro. I don't give a you hate me, you love me or some shit. Like I said, I don't give a I'm not gonna lie. And I talk to my brother on a day-to-day basis, bro. If you gonna sue me, sue me. It is what it is.
Like, shut up, Shay. Just shut up. Nigga, you ain't even go this hard for your sister. But don't talk to me. Shut the fuck up. So then Dub come out and Dub say this.
Man, y'all niggas, I'm being honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest, and this gonna hurt my heart to say, and it's literally making me like hella emotional. Bro, that's why my brother streams, bro. That's why my brother streams, because he can't see Halo how he want to, bro. That's why y'all see my brother on stream until he goes to sleep. And this kind of like low-key fucking a nigga up, bro.
You're crazy. You done came to my house, you done snatched my camera. Did y'all read that shit? He came to that girl's house. He snatched her Ring camera off of the door because he was acting crazy. Chat, did y'all not read that stuff? And she said she got the proof. That girl didn't go to the courts for no reason. When y'all see DDG on that camera and you see somebody that y'all don't recognize because you didn't think your person would act like that, I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing.
I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, child. I don't want to be like emotional on camera type shit. But, nigga, the reason why my brother is streaming so much, bro, and y'all see this nigga on that bitch for hours, bro, is because that nigga called me and be like, bro, that shit hurt, bro. They need both parents, bro. But them niggas is so, y'all, this internet is killing me, bro. Them niggas so goddamn powerful, bro. Them two niggas is so powerful, they don't need each other, bro. So it's just like, bro, you can manipulate any situation to be like, bro, it ain't nothing I can do, bro. It's nothing I can do to what. It's neither one of them can do nothing to each other because they both rich as fuck, famous as fuck, popular as fuck, and got the huge teams around them, bro. Man, I ain't crying, bro. My eyes just getting watery, bro. My eyes just getting watery. So all I'm saying is bro, when y'all see these clips, bro, because a relationship ain't work, bro, listen to me, chat. Because a relationship ain't work is why my brother ain't seeing his son, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
To me, it seems like what they're trying to do is they're trying to gaslight you guys and make you think it's about the baby. Oh, the parents didn't work and this didn't work. And just they need both their parents and that. Okay, they do need both their parents. But if somebody is beating on me, fuck you. Fuck you. Go to court and come get them like that then. Tell them what everything you doing. And even if she's not, then you go to court and say she's fucking lying. I want my child. Why aren't you going to court if you want your child that bad? It sounds like Corey. Why are you not going to court? Stop coming to us. We aren't the judges. We aren't the jury. We can't get you your son. We can't help you with your son. Go to court. Why won't you go? I'm going to keep asking that. Why won't you go? But guess who did? Halle.
Bro, you think my brother would hit? Listen, let me say this, bro. Do you think that my brother would hit a movie star?
We don't know. I don't know. I hope not, but I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I didn't think a little 12-year-old, 15-year-old would go shoot up a damn high school, middle school. I didn't think that. I didn't think somebody would stab their mama and do it. I didn't think that. But these folks do it. I don't know.
Do you think that my brother would beat a fucking movie star? Y'all serious? If they called the police, they're calling on the way. Come on, bro. Do you think that Halle would hit my brother? This popular ass nigga. Do you think that they could be hitting each other, bro? No. Now, did they must have fussed and got into it? Maybe. But bro, fuck all of that, bro. At the end of the day, baby mamas and baby daddies, that shit, it don't matter, bro. It's the kid. Y'all supposed to argue on text messages, fight online, and when that kid, here, come get your kid.
You know what? I don't know. And then on top of that, it's stressing me out that they keep saying movie star. What?
Yeah, man, I just want to express how much I appreciate people, sticking with me. I know I don't want to talk too much, but I know how it can be. It can, see, I don't really want to say too much, but I know what type of nigga I am. Like, it's just, I'm kind of lost. So I'm still surfing and figuring it out and just seeing what's, figuring it out day by day. But it's just like, I don't know how to explain it without explaining it, But y'all know what type of nigga. Last 2 months, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was thinking, like, my life is going too good right now. You feel me? Like, it's almost like too good to be true. My streaming taking off. I made a great album. Everything's going amazing. It's like, sometimes I don't know if that's just I don't know if I put negative energy in the air myself, but like, as I started growing faster and faster, and things start happening, and then good things start happening in my life, I kind of just expected something. You feel me? I didn't know what, but like, that's usually how it goes with me. It's like, shit can only be good for so long. So. But I appreciate y'all sticking by my side, and really supporting. It's something that I wish wasn't so. I hate having people in my business. Like, I know it might seem contrary or whatever, how you say it, contradicting, because I be live streaming, but like, some shit just, it is what it is though. Life. Figure it out.
Baby, your supporters are a lot of children that are on Twitch. DDG, be for real. Take accountability. Let's just be for real. Again, I can't say that everything she is saying is 100% true, but me being an adult and watching everything and using my brain, DDG, just hush. Just hush. If you know you did not touch this woman, just hush and say, you guys, we will all find out in court. Let's just not speak on this. Let's focus on my album. Let's focus on my song that's coming out. I don't want to talk about anything else on stream. That is mature. That is that. But it seems like you're trying to convince me. Y'all know me. Y'all know who I am. No, we don't know you. We know we know DDG online. Like you say, you don't tell us your personal life. We only know DDG online, who is the troll, who likes to be messy. That's what we know. And this situation is messy.
Soulja Boy's begging for galaxies on TikTok as we speak. Galaxies. Galaxies are about $8 after tax. He's begging for $8, guys. These niggas don't leave the crib. Like, and I'll be really trying to respect niggas because, like, I'm 27, bro. So I ain't gonna sit here and act like a nigga wasn't. I ain't gonna act like a nigga wasn't doing this. You feel me? It was for sure doing that. But your time has passed, buddy. It's my time now.
DDG, you doing the same thing when you on Twitch. When them people gifting you, you don't have to ask for it, but they just give it to you. The subscribers are the same exact fucking thing. They're subscribing for $7.99, $5.99, whatever they gifting. That's the same thing Twitch is. Y'all can't sit here. You like to try to belittle people and make them think that they're beneath. Do you not know, Soulja Boy? That man has a lot of things that he has invested his money in. He's produced stuff. Like, just because somebody ain't doing what you're doing right now, which is Twitch, don't mean they don't have to. That's how I can tell sometimes you just a little ignorant, just a little bit.
Listen, nigga, you bald-headed ass bitch, you got a motherfucking hairline implant. You was a bitch. Catch you nigga stepping on you, little DDG and his big sister, his fat big sister, big head, big black, big head ass sister. Dub, nigga, y'all niggas leave LA, nigga. On my mom, nigga. Y'all better hope, nigga, by the time I get off tour, y'all fuck on, nigga, I'm pushing up to y'all crib. Dub, you a bitch. You stay getting robbed. You stay getting extorted. DDG, you a Halle don't want you. Your son don't want to see you. You a bitch. I don't beat your motherfucker when I see you, nigga. And can't nothing stop it, nigga. Nothing save you, nigga. You a bitch. Call Ada Ross, nigga. Tell her put us in the ring. I got 10 million cash, nigga. You cannot see me from.
So then Kai comes out, which I wish he wouldn't have said anything, but Kai said the best thing out of everybody.
I know there's a lot of crazy things going on, but y'all gotta understand, bro. This is how I view it personally, bro. I cannot. There is two sides of a story that's going on right now, and I am in the middle to where I have to be able to just see things play out. It is none of my. You feel what I'm saying, chat? Like, honestly speaking, there's two sides to a story, and you gotta be able to just respect both of them. All you can do is pray for both sides, honestly, and that's facts. Pray for DDG, pray for Halle. You feel what I'm saying? They're going through right now, but I want to go ahead and say DDG is a pioneer within what I do. I want to go ahead and make that clear, okay? He's a pioneer in what I do, and I respect him a lot. You feel what I'm saying?
I've already seen the TMZ post, and I'm not going to speak on it. So, yeah.
Just bye, twin.
We all have flaws. We all have situations. And this might have been a relationship where it was just toxic. And they both were not good for each other. And her moving on might have made him jealous. Him being around women might have made her jealous because she said it. She's a jealous person. Now it brought anger out of both of them. Now it's like you got a child. I want my child. I don't have my child around no men. I want my child. I don't have my child around no girls. And da-da-da-da. And if it's that much bigger than you got to come to the house and pop up and you want this and she's saying, no, you can't have it. And you saying, no, you can't have it. And da-da-da-da. And I'm going to take my child and this is that. Then, baby, that's why you go to the law. If it ain't about me, we gonna find out what really happened with DDG. Next case. Next on the docket, we have Cassie versus Diddy. Now, child, I really went and read all this shit today because I told y'all I don't like stress and darkness and negativity in my life. I just do Messy Monday on Messy Monday, and when I read all this shit, pissing in people's mouths, ejaculating in somebody, going over to the next room and putting it on their nipples while they jacking it, beating folks and dragging them and escorts and Craigslist and shit on the walls and blood and sex for 48 to 24 hours and X pills and cocaine and mushrooms and my God, it's a whole lot of going on. Baby, they said they was fucking for days. She had to sit there and let that pussy get together so she could tighten up and get back out there and fuck again. It was a job. That's what she said. She said it was a job. I see a lot of back and forth, and I get what people saying. They saying, okay, Cassie, she was fucked up too because she wanted it. She wanted that lifestyle. She wanted this, and then she finally wanted to get away. But y'all gotta remember when they met, Miss Mamas was 19. She was 19 years old. Think about yourself at 19. You're not making good judgment. You're 19. This man was what, 20-something, 27. Don't get me wrong, I don't know my math like that, but I think he was 27, she was 19. You do not make good decisions at 19. What decisions did you make at 19? You drinking and driving, you're sneaking out the house, you're doing this. You ain't supposed to be drinking at 19. You make decisions. Puff Daddy come to me at 19. I'm gonna fucking talk to. This is Puff Daddy. Then you telling the girl that you're gonna help her with a music career, all this other stuff. Y'all, she was 19. But when she went, she did not think. And this is where he's wrong at. She did not think it was gonna be all of this. Period. Sexed out for 48 fucking hours. Y'all, come on. So she said the first freak off was when she was what? 21, 22? So that's a year or 2 years later. Now you are invested. What he did first was he got you, he got in your mind, told you he was gonna make you a singer, did all this stuff, isolated you from your family and things like that, showed you all this amazing world, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then his plan came out. You are 20, 21 years old, the real him, who he really is, not what he presented himself to be to a 19-year-old that's just like, oh, this is great. A lot of women do this when their man say, baby, can I have a threesome? I want a threesome. Women will do that for their man because they're just like, okay, well, I'd rather him do this than to cheat on me, or I want to make my man satisfied because da-da-da-da. And if you look at the court document, she said that's when her heart dropped to her ass, like, what the fuck is going on? But she didn't want to say no. Because it was like she didn't want to lose this man that she liked. It's like, come on, it was a year or two later. It's the man you're in love with, you like so much, and then he asks you a question, and the first thing you think is, like, if I say no, da-da-da. So sometimes people do, they put their boundaries aside for their person that they think loves them. This man didn't introduce you to drugs at that age. And y'all was like, well, she consented to all the stuff because she was fucking high. Idiot. And then it keep going. It was saying in the documents that when he did beat her, the hotel guy was like, do you need me to call the police? She said no. Do you know why she said no? Because the man was abusing her. And this wasn't like no just simple little, oh, I'm gonna beat your ass. This was, I just gotta bounce all over the place. He blew up, kid, cut his car. Dude, if you blowing up somebody's car, yeah, I don't need no police. I don't want no police. She even thought when she was in a freak off, he went to go try, him and his bodyguard went and was finna go fuck up Suge Knight with some guns. I ain't gonna call no police. You don't know what this man's gonna do to you. He knows your every move. He knows everything. She said this man even came to her house and raped her. Y'all, come on. Come on. She said now she was taking drugs without him because she's addicted. She's young. Her mind, she's young. 22, yes, you may have an addicting spirit. So now you already traumatized. You started fucking for this man. People pissing in your mouth. People doing this. People doing that. Somebody said the other guy's like, Cassie told the man to piss in her mouth. Cause she's high. Have y'all ever got drunk and horny? I'm gonna just keep it real. When I got drunk, baby, sometimes that's the best motherfucking head I'm giving, bitch. I'm gag reflex and everything go away. Fuck my throat harder, nigga. Yes, I'm gonna ride you stupid, bitch. What the fuck? Yeah, bitch. So when you are on drugs and shit, yeah, it's piss in my mouth, nigga. Yeah, fuck me with, bitch. Put your fist in my pussy, girl. Let's go, bitch. Bitch, she's on mushrooms. She's psychedelic. She's hallucinating. She high. She fucked up. Vomiting. Yes, open. What? Come on, y'all. So yes, she gonna say that to that man. Y'all gotta be smarter than that. Y'all gotta be smarter than that. And then he giving her money for it. Like, what? And they paying people, making her fine folks. This woman is now trapped. Her spirit is gone. Her soul is gone. So when y'all are asking why she ain't leaving, why she ain't going away, she's gone. This girl is gone. She's gone. And then you have a man who's took videos of you and he's telling you he's gonna put them out and embarrass you. And you already know that you wanna be this singer and this and that. Imagine people seeing folks pissing in your mouth and you pushing cum out on people. What? And he's smart. He putting on it said he had on a bandana in the corner sometimes with a robe because he got to cover up, tattoos and shit with a hat on his head. So you don't know who the fuck that nigga is. But she seen they got tubs of baby oil and shit making her do backflips and somersaults in the damn tub like she a fucking dolphin. Bitch. This is crazy. So yes, there were several times that she had chances to call the authority on him because it was a freak off. The man saw Diddy hit her. He said, why are you staying with him? Do you want me to call the police? She said no, because she was terrified. You all will never understand when you have a man like that got power, who can get you fucking killed and he ain't even gotta fucking do it. Bitch, what? So for y'all women to sit here and even say, why the fuck did she not call the police? Why should she go? Look at what happened to Kim Porter, bitch. That would have happened to her. Now they saying he was the one that's gonna allegedly, Kim Porter, and allegedly do the stuff to Jamie Foxx. Come on, y'all. That girl was scared. I'm spitting this shit. That's why she did not go anywhere. That is why. Some people were saying, okay, well, when he had this girl, so when he was doing all this stuff to you and all that other stuff, that wasn't enough for you to leave. But then when he gets this girlfriend and the other woman, that's when you draw the line. Because like she said, all those other days, y'all, these sex offs last, she said there was hundreds of them. Listen, hundreds of them. And they last for days. 4 days. Sometimes 48 hours, 24 hours, they would last for days. You're drugged up. You are never in your right mind. Have y'all ever thought when he beat her and the guy asked her, did you want a cop? Miss Thing was probably high. No, don't call the cops. Now you over here, high as fuck, whatever. You're not thinking that? So she get high, sexing for 4 fucking days, 48 hours, whatever, 28 hours, whatever, fucking, then you gotta go home, you exhausted. You sobering up, then boom, back at it again. Fucking again. You're never fucking sober. Y'all, come on. Y'all ain't thinking. Y'all ain't thinking. So then that's when he tried to make her feel like she was the one addicted. Yeah, she fucking was, because you ain't getting fucked in that shit like she is, nigga. Yeah, she addicted. She's trying to forget everything. So now, when... so everybody was like, okay, so after he came to your house and he raped you, you still fuck with him again? Even when you got married with your husband, you were still communicating with him? The judges and his lawyer were so smart. They wanted y'all, they used that as the last closing thing just so y'all could think about that. They used that for a reason, for people to see that like, oh, and she still texts him after and when she's married? No. Victims will do that sometimes just to have peace. Like, look, yes, I still miss you, whatever. Boom, you go your way. They'll say things like that just so it could just end peacefully and nothing just backfire. Y'all don't understand. And she was traumatized for years. And in your mind, it's like, just say okay. So I say all that to just say, they might have been together for 10 years. And she might have benefited in the beginning. But after that, that does not excuse abuse, putting fear in that woman, controlling her, and then on top of that, you groomed this woman to be who you wanted her to be, how you wanted her to act. That's what you do. You do all that stuff to now get them to where you want them to be. She was fucking young, y'all. This man love bombed that girl. That's what he did, and he showered her with gifts, and he isolated her, and once he isolated her, then he had her, and that's not that. Who y'all don't see it. They also tried to paint a picture that she was okay with the freak offs. But y'all gotta understand, if when you look past how lawyers work and what they want you to see and not what was going on. Yes, that girl was saying she was good with the freak offs, but she was good with the freak offs because she was high. That is why. And she also feared because when she would say no to certain things, he beat her. He would beat her when she would say no. When she tried to leave, it was in the thing, one of the documents. When she tried to leave once before, he came in her house and he raped her. And then one time he had feces and shit on the walls and stuff. Like, this man was crazy when she did try to get away. When she tried to get away in the elevator, what, he beat her ass. So when y'all kept saying, why didn't you just leave? Why didn't you just leave? That is why. So no, she was never okay with the freak off. She just did it to keep the peace, and she was high. At this point, you're stuck. You have nobody. Then this man is holding blackmail over your head, these videos that you don't want to get out. That's why she's told somebody, if it gets out, I will kill you. I will kill you. She cared about what she looked like. She even said she felt disgusting with the people she was doing stuff with. This is crazy. I just pray for Cassie and her mental health. Her husband is a strong man, but something in that situation is weird too, because I also feel he might have been in some of them freak offs. I don't know, just saying, but I do feel her husband knew some of the stuff that was going on. And I do feel he might have been a part of some of the stuff. And that's why it was so easy for him to date and wife her, and she felt comfortable with him because he knew what she was going through, what she was doing, and maybe he was probably in one, and then when he saw how she was getting treated, he was like, I gotta get her out of this. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a whole lot of. All right. If it ain't about me, let's keep keeping this case. All right, that's all I got for Messy Monday. Ooh. Bitch, I gotta go cleanse. Y'all pray for everybody that was on Messy Monday today because this is just a lot. This is a lot of a whole lot. And it's just a lot. Oh, it's a lot. Y'all continue to stay messy. I will see you next Monday. And if it ain't about me, let's keep Miss Case. Oh, shit. Monday. Whole lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on.